hello. Welcome to day one of the self-love mini-series. I am so excited to dive in today to the who and the what. I believe that the who is honestly the most important part of this entire conversation. When we start talking about self-love and self-care, it's fun and all, and the bubble baths are great, and Pinterest has a lot of cute pins about it. And though when it comes down to it, who are we doing this for? Who are we showing up for? If it's not for you, yourself, and you, we need to clear through that and move through that first before we move on to anything else, before we can spice up our intimate relationships, before we can turn on the fire in our own soul, before we can get to any of that fun stuff that self-love gives us access to. We first have to get clear on the fact that we're showing up for us, not as a to-do list item, not as just something we check off on Friday night. Okay, I did something this week to take care of myself, because I can't pour from an empty cup, right? I have to be able to take care of my family and my husband and yada, yada, yada. When it just becomes a to-do list item and it's not coming from our souls, it's not naturally happening as an access to lead ourselves powerfully, there's no point in doing it at all. And so I struggled with self-care and self-love because I did just see it as a to-do list item. It was just a checklist item that I just was like, okay, well, I need to do something this week to take care of myself because everyone in the mindset community says that I should do some kind of self-care. So here I am checking it off of my to-do list. And it had no soul attached to it. I had no presence, no intentionality surrounding it. And for me, that looked like really just being disconnected. And so for us to show up boldly and for us to live our lives from this place of passion and of excitement and confidence and clarity, we have to start here at home within ourselves. So when you are able to get clear on who, we move on to what. So I want you to really spend the time and feel into what it is that you're here for. You said yes, you raised your hand to this mini series for a reason. Why are you here? What do you hope to gain out of it? And get clear about what your intentions are about these 5 days so that you have a set path that you're going to move through. I'm going to give you some prompts and some ideas, but you have to know that you're here for you and what you want to gain from this. So once you get clear on that, we move on to what do you do in the pockets of time that you have? And this is how I think of self-love. I like to live my life out of self-love and take good care of myself, and I schedule and I make sure that it's happening. And though when I have pockets of time that just show up in my life, how do I utilize them? To take good care of myself, how do I utilize it? And the way that I do that is I have a lights me up list. I have a list of things that I love doing. They're my go-to. I know they're going to make me feel good things. And you get to have one too. So your homework for today is to figure out what are the things that you will be doing with your self-care time. Because we're going to get into scheduling, making sure that it's happening and being intentional about those things and really starting to integrate it into your life. But if you go to be like, okay, it's self-care time, what do I do? It's not going to help. It's not going to be clear. And so get clear on what it is that you want to do in your self-care time. Is it sitting and buffing your nails and filing your nails, or doing yoga, or going on a walk, or making a salad, like creating something with your hands? What is it that you enjoy doing that you love, that lights you up? Make a list, and it'll be in your homework. So you're going to do that today. Make a list of what lights you up, what makes you happy and joyful and feel good in your mind, body, and soul. And then that'll make your homework for today. Get clear on who you're doing this for, and then also do your lights me up list, because that is going to help you with tomorrow's homework a whole heck of a lot. So I love you bunches and bunches of oats. I hope that you have a fabulous, incredible day, an incredible start to this 5-day mini series. If you need any other support, help, or have questions, please get in contact with me, and I would love to hear from you on what you're gaining through this process as we move through the week. And that's all. That's all. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your afternoon.